Yo.
Okay, calm down.
Yo, that was actually really weird. Whoa. What up, Philly Pod? What just happened? Where's Olivia, guys? That's probably what you're asking yourself. But guess what? She'll be right back. I think she probably just clicked the wrong button. We lost her. So it's just me right now. Oh, she's back.
I tried to
Welcome back.
to make it full screen and I hit exit instead.
Classic tenderfoot mistake. Oh my God, now I'm gone.
Okay, what's happening? What is happening?
Maybe we could figure this out. Oh my goodness.
We're just okay. Anyway, you guys, what's going on? Mikey Over is back. You guys, here's the deal, Mikey Over. People were asking the whole episode, where is Mike? Okay. They were saying, where is Mike? Where is he? And I said, you know what? He decided to basically tell Prop Talk to screw off so that he could drink and hang out and have a good day, which much deserved. But he's back now.
Had a great week. Great weekend. Download the Book It Sports app. Free on the App Store, Google Play Store. Dirty Mike. All right.
Not sure how I feel about that one.
I don't know about that one. That might be my least favorite.
Liv, you need a Book It sticker on that mic. You are right about that. I need a Book It
on
sticker.
On this mic, I need a Book It sticker.
Book It sticker on Mike. Anyway, let's chat, you guys. We're back with another episode, and I have to say, I'm going to knock on wood. Did you hear it? I just knocked on wood because I don't want to jinx anything. But I will say I was in a very cold streak for a while there. And last week I picked it back up. I went 10-2 last week. Obviously yesterday I was 2-3. So we didn't get off to a great start yesterday, but I'm finding my mojo again.
Yeah. I mean, ebbs and flows.
Ebbs and flows, mostly ebbs, but a few flows. But anyway, we're back, and I have a good feeling about this week of basketball. I do too.
I also have a good feeling about the Book It Sports app. Download it free on the App Store, Google Play Store. That's where Liv and I are from. This is what sponsors this show. So just go down.
I was born on the Book It Sports app, so it's my birthing place.
Same.
Honestly,
it was okay.
I was born there, but yeah, we've got 3 games tonight. I'm hoping that we don't have any blowouts. This first game, I will say I'm a little wary just because we've seen blowouts in this matchup quite a bit. But let's just hope and or assume that we don't see that. And we're going to have great basketball all around town. So because of my wariness, I don't have a play for Prop Talk for this game. But I do have a juice play for this game.
We don't force plays. We don't force plays around here.
I did post a juice play for this game this morning. If you didn't see it, go check it out before the line moves. I do have a rebound prop that is juicy for this matchup, but you have a play. What is your play? What is your prop?
I do have a play. My play is James Harden over 2.5 threes. For some reason, whatever reason, Vegas has decided to put this at plus money.
Which means we love it.
For that reason alone, I love it. He hit this in 2 of the 4 games they've played in the playoffs. I feel like James Harden could hit 3 threes in his sleep. It's over 2.5. We discussed this backstage, Nick. No action was taken. This is not the right line. 2.5. So
and he's not listening to you.
2.5 made threes is where we were at. That's where we're at. He could hit 3 threes in his sleep. It's 2.5 still plus money on FanDuel. So if you don't have it, go get it.
Nick, you took a giant F just now. You had the wrong graphic. It's not 3.5. It is 2.5. Major F, major F, major.
Welcome back to Prop Talk.
F. He is backstage with his middle finger in the air. I would like to let you all know.
Wait, I can't see that.
It's because you don't have access. Sorry, Mike.
You guys probably make fun of me all day when I can't see you.
No, he's just blurred out. He's doing weird things. Anyways, wrong graphic, whatever. We'll move on from that.
Should be a good game though.
No, it should be. And honestly, it kind of has to be, right? Celtics.
Definitely has to be.
You're either saying bye-bye or
have to close it out.
Well, and I also think something to consider too, there's been a little bit of stuff going on lately with Kyrie Irving getting spit. Was it Kyrie that got spit on? I know he got the water bottle. Did he also get spit on?
No, he got the water bottle. Trae Young got spit on.
He got the water. I mean, it's just these fans are acting completely out of pocket. And I think, it's kind of Kyrie Irving up against the Celtics. I know.
No hoop.
Oh.
Very nice of you.
That was really sweet.
Sitting right here.
He's
Oh, Michael, yes. I think Harden will come out aggressive. I actually don't know why I said that. I don't know what he's going to come out like. But over 2.5 threes, he's a sniper. So take that any day of the week.
He's a no-scope sniper. The only reason I know that is because I am a Call of Duty player. No cap.
For those of you that may not know, Liv Moods used to rip Call of Duty.
Zombies. Kino der Toten, to be be
Oh, yeah.
It was my ish. When those Hellhounds came, I was in the corner like this.
The Hellhounds. You're name dropping right now.
No, I am. And the mystery box, I mean, you already know it.
Oh,
I'm like sending on Zombies Call of Duty right now. I love it all.
Go.
So if you want to match up with me, just let me know. But this next game, first of all, public service announcement. PSA, hear he. I am sick of people sleeping on the Nuggets. Where do you guys get off sleeping on the Nuggets? I can't do a lot of things, Michael, but we're not going to get into that. All right. We're running it. T Arzan. We're running it. Quit sleeping on the Nuggets. Quit sleeping on the Nuggets, right? I mean, they have the MVP basically walking.
Hey, Liv, let me just show you something real quick. What I do when the Nuggets play.
Wake up! You're pissing me off. No, the Nugget. This matchup is actually a good one. I really like these two teams playing together in this series because you've got, the CJ McCollums, the Damian Lillards, these guys that score really, really well, and then you've got the Nuggets team that's pretty great on defense, a center that can't be guarded, and some of these Nuggets players are really stepping up to the plate.
Step up.
Austin Rivers has been an animal from the three-point line. What's that about?
I will say this, though, Liv. A very interesting conversation I had with my friends this weekend. If I'm from the East Coast, Villa, but my team is the Hornets. So, Liv, a very interesting conversation I had. If this Trailblazers team with Damian Lillard, Norman Powell, CJ McCollum, Nurkic, Melo, if they cannot get by a Jamal Murray-less Denver Nuggets, is it rebuilding time in Portland? Because this is the team that would do it. If you're talking Portland, what's the best roster we've had to go deep in the playoffs? This is probably as close as they're going to get. So is it almost rebuild time for the Blazers if they can't get by a Jamal Murray-less Denver Nugget team?
I agree.
Something to think about. It's
time for the Trailblazer Bob the Builders to just start doing a little bit of
the way you just whipped around and pulled out of him.
Okay, it's time to rebuild. Seriously.
Rebuild time.
So Trailblazers, this is your gentle reminder. Get out the toolbox. Start building. Okay.
Unless you get by Denver, then we'll see how far you go.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I will say about not having Jamal Murray for this Nuggets team, we're seeing some other talent creep up into the mix. I mean, I think the expectation was that Jamal Murray out, MPJ would be showing out in playoffs. He really hasn't been. Mostly because he's been playing well, but he hasn't been like this 40-plus point scorer. And it's because he doesn't have to be. There's other players on this Nuggets team. Austin Rivers from the three. What's that been about? I mean, when it's game time, he's pretty hot from the three. I know you don't like this name, but Facundo Campazzo has not been having horrible. Okay, let me finish before you start rolling your eyes. Would you roll your eyes at your mother?
If she said Facundo Campazzo, I might.
And she'd probably smack you. Okay. So anyway, all I'm saying is this Nuggets team has some talent that's creeping up, that we're seeing, pretty good performances. I know you don't like him, but Campazzo, he's been playing pretty good ball lately. He has.
I think you love Campazzo. I think you actually just really like Campazzo.
I low-key want to date him.
That's not what I meant.
No, I don't. I really don't.
I couldn't be a part of that.
He looks like he should be 50 in the face.
Yeah, he looks like he shouldn't be in the
like
NBA.
He's 25.
I think he's like 25.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Campazzo.
I think he moves his age.
Well, good. Glad. Congrats to you, Campazzo.
I will say this, though, Liv. I'm not a Denver hater. I never have. Probably never will be. I think they've actually.
Like Campazzo.
Nick, wrap this up. Nick, can I talk to you outside? Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Come on. It's a joke. Nick, find a picture of Campazzo, please, side by side with Mikey over. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're gonna look nothing alike because I don't look like an idiot. I'm sorry, Campazzo. That was really rude. That was out of line.
Now we're slandering his looks. We've gone too far.
That was out of line. But listen, I've never been a Denver hater. I'm not a Denver hater. I think with Jamal Murray, this Denver team might have swept this Portland team. I firmly believe that. But I do think this, Liv. Denver has put together a very good team. And I think that is crucial when you enter the playoffs, that you play like a team. And the fact that they've basically, without fail, been able to just move on without Jamal Murray and still be one of the best teams in the NBA says a lot about the kind of team they've built.
Massive.
So, Denver, you're doing great. You have the Mikey over seal of approval.
I will say the Nuggets went on a 10-2 run with no Jamal Murray, so let's just keep that in mind.
Well.
Anyway. Nothing. Huge F. No, Jamal Murray, I mean, they definitely could use a guy like him for sure. Hopefully he's better next year.
He comes back.
Okay. So picks for this one. Call me a psychopath. Actually, don't. I will hurt you. Call me a psychopath for this one, but I'm taking it under. Ooh. Yes, I am. Under 3.5 rebounds for Norman Powell. Okay.
The Storm Powell, you're going to take it under on? That's okay. Just keep going.
Do you want to hear my explanation or do you want to keep running your trap?
I'm just going to run this trap.
No, let me explain because, I do not like unders very much. However, Norman Powell under 3.5 rebounds. In the, what are we on, game 5? In the 4 games that he has played the Nuggets, he has hit this under in 3 of the 4. No, we're on game. What game are we on? Pardon your mouth. 2-2. He's hit this in 4 of the 5 games played in this series. Okay. This under. He also averages 2.3 rebounds against this Denver Nuggets team in regular season play. And he's going up against the Nuggets who allow the least amount of rebounds in the league.
Excellent. I heard an under.
Plus
I heard an under, and I just wanted to do this.
4. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna ignore him right now. He's so good. Oh. I hope you hurt yourself down there. Is he stuck? He's probably stuck. Oh, there you go. As much as I hate betting unders, I think in the playoffs, it is not a bad move. These teams are getting tight on defense. They're allowing less scoring to be had. And with tight defense, a team like the Nuggets is going to really buckle down on getting those boards because that's what they're known for. They've got Joker who cannot be stopped. He can't be guarded. Because he has struggled in this series to hit this over, and not only in this series, but also all throughout regular season. And he's going up against a Nuggets team who in regular season play allowed the least amount of rebounds, and now they're in playoff time. I like the under here. Call me crazy.
I mean, rebounds for guards, I never hate those unders, but I do hate unders in general. So,
well, you're just a hater of life. So, what's your pick for this? Hater of life.
I like Damian Lillard. I feel like I got to bet on the best player on the court in this game. You might say Jokic. You might say whatever, but I'm going to go Damian Lillard. I really love his over at 39.5 points plus assists. And I'll tell you why. I have no concrete reason because I just like the number. I thought Damian Lillard could possibly score 40 points alone. So I looked at that number and I said, hey, I really like this
Why
number.
not?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know if he's even hit this year. But I saw that number and I thought he could score 40 points alone. So I took it.
What is his number at again?
What?
That you're betting on? Oh, it's
39.5 points
plus assists. Well, let me tell you why I like it.
Yes. Tell me.
I like it a lot because I am on Damian Lillard over 7.5 assists.
Nice. Perfect.
So,
I mean, 33 points, gets 7 assists. Right there it is.
Yeah, I love this. I actually love this play because I'm here to tell you right now, in the 5 games between these two teams, he's had 10 assists last game, 5 before, 10, 13, 10. If that's what we're doing, him scoring 29, 30 points, he does that anyway.
I didn't even know he dealt the ball like that.
So,
love that prop now. 39.5.
39.5 points plus assists and over 7.5 assists.
Smack.
Come on. Quit fooling around.
That's a smack.
So anyway, I love that because I'm on his assists tonight. I think there's great value in his assists, and he's hit this in 4 of the 5 matchups between these two teams. And yeah, that's
Nothing
pretty much
else
all.
needs to be said.
And he averages 9.3 against the Nuggets during regular season play. So stop talking. Stop talking about it. Anyway, moving on. Next game. Get
that off my screen.
Told you. They are
Get
twins.
that off my screen.
They are
twins. Actually off my screen.
They are twins. Did you invite Facundo Campazzo to your 20th birthday party? Mikey over-invited Facundo Campazzo to his 20th B-Day bash. I am dead. Anyways. Lakers versus Suns. Lakers versus Suns. Here's the thing. Everyone. Drummond. Let me tell you something. I put my money on Andre Drummond, and I've never seen someone play
make that my background.
Play so timid and like he holds back with this Suns team. And you know why he holds back? Because he's got DeAndre Ayton like growing manhandling the bonkers out of him. And I understand the logic. It's like tonight, questionable, potentially doubtful AD. With that, we'll see Drummond getting more playing time. Playing time, schmlang, playing, wang, plime. Don't care because guess what? It's what you do with your playing time that counts. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think he's going to get out there. He's going to be giving bear hugs and blowing kisses. And he's not attacking. I put my money on Drummond before. I was all about it. And I'm telling you, I think he's a great guy. But up against this Suns team, he doesn't play with aggression. And when you've got DeAndre Ayton just putting the business on him every 5 seconds, what do? You're kind of stuck.
I'd let DeAndre Ayton put the business on me.
Me too. There is not... I am not saying that Andre Drummond is a bad basketball player because I have put my own money on him. I just think in this matchup,
oh my God,
DeAndre Ayton has time and time again proven his dominance over in that center position. I'm just going to say it. So I actually have DeAndre Ayton. I know that the thought process behind Drummond has everything to do with AD being questionable, being doubtful, whatever. Like I said, more playing time doesn't always equal more whatevers because he's got to do something with the playing time.
Liv, let me do you the honors because I've just made a habit of doing this already. Andre Drummond is one of the softest centers in the NBA.
Woo!
And DeAndre Ayton has absolutely showed up to this playoff series. But I don't know if you remember this. Before this playoff series started, everyone was worried about how soft he had been. before that game. Because
Ayton?
DeAndre Ayton got manhandled a couple times this season by centers. And they said, the Lakers with this rotation of Davis and Drummond, he's really going to struggle. He came out here and just literally just sucker punched the Lakers in the mouth. Like, he has been one of the most dominant big men in the playoffs.
Yep.
And he's doing it against the team with the best rotation of centers in the league. So
I'm telling you right now, this play tonight, I tweeted it last night late in the wee hours of the night. I'm sitting there going, wow, I can't go to sleep. What should I do? I should look on FanDuel.
Yeah, you were on that sportsbook run.
I was. And I saw this prop and I said, first of all, he's hit this in every game this series. So hello. Kind of not sure why everyone's not on this. But second, I watched this guy play basketball and he forces opportunities to score. He just gets in there like a freaking O-lineman and just starts whopping people out of the way to find the shot. I mean, he is dominating that court lately. And I love it because as the Lakers, when they're in a deficit, they start really getting tight on that defense. But there is not a person that I have seen so far that knows how to guard DeAndre Ayton. Devin Booker, yes, people can guard him. Chris Paul, I'm sorry. Dennis Schroeder gave him the business last game. I am sorry. I have to say it. His defense. What? Is it Schroeder or Schroeder? Are you about to make fun of me?
No, you just said that someone could guard Devin Booker.
Well, he just okay. Let me retract that statement before my co-host freaks out.
Just go ahead.
All I'm saying is,
no, I'm just kidding. But you're right. There's no one on the floor that can guard Ayton.
When the scoring starts to fall on the Suns team because the Lakers are getting intense on defense and really buckling down, DeAndre Ayton seems to be the only one that can keep that scoring consistent and keep the Suns in it. So I love this prop. I love him. I'm riding it. I love DeAndre Ayton right now. He is hot. He is on fire. He is aggressive, and I'm all about it. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it.
I mean, if I'm being totally transparent, I took this bet last game when it was at 25.5, and I would have been comfortable up to 30.5 just because of the way he's been playing. So if you can watch this Suns team and not think that DeAndre Ayton is the first or second best player on the floor, I think you need to get your eyes checked.
You need to get LASIK stat.
Yeah, some LASIK. I'm on the other side, though, for a couple reasons. One, I took LeBron to score 30-plus for the juice. It was also plus odds. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. In an interview, when, somebody asked him, no AD, do you think you could put this team on your shoulders? He said, these shoulders were built for this. So if you don't come out and score 30 points in the next game, you shouldn't be in the conversation of the greatest of all time. I'm sorry.
Hey, Lakers,
that's just where I'm coming from.
Take a seat. Find a spot. Get comfortable. There you go.
Right here. Bronny's shoulder.
Yep. Love that.
I think he hasn't hit this once this series. I don't believe. I'm pretty sure. But I think with no AD, LeBron knows that this is one of the most important games of his career.
Yep.
So if you don't come out and score at will and move the ball, I'm going to have serious doubts about the LeBron conversation that we all know is going to be had if he loses.
Well, I'm here to tell you right now, you said it. No other handicapping needed. AD is out. When he had no AD on this Lakers team, LeBron was scoring like we've seen him score many, many times before. Now that we've got AD back on the team, he's healthy, he's on the court. You've seen LeBron kind of step into that facilitator role a little bit. He's really tough on defense, but he's not taking every opportunity to shoot the ball. He's been getting it to AD quite a bit. Knowing he doesn't have that go-to guy anymore, his partner's crime, his sidekick, he's going to be taking the shots.
And when you think too, Liv, who is he going to facilitate?
Right.
On this court.
Himself.
Who on the Lakers are you going to be facilitating when you're coming down? It's like there's nobody. And that was my problem with this Lakers team from the beginning of the season. They have one of the worst guard corpses in the entire league with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Dennis Schroeder. I can't even think of their Alex Caruso. Like, that core is never going to win you a championship if your best players are injured. And you have one of the weakest forward rotations after LeBron. Goes Kyle Kuzma, Wesley Matthews. Like, these aren't guys that can step in and play starters minutes and do the things that AD does. So who is LeBron facilitating? Himself.
I had a revelation the other day. I was trying to figure out who Alex Caruso looks like. He looks like Caillou.
Yeah.
Has that been talked about before?
I don't think so. We could
Yeah.
start it though.
Alex Caruso and Caillou are cousins. And
Okay.
start
I think a lot of
spreading
that has to do with the no hair. Maybe.
No, it's I think it's the
Yeah.
height too. It's the height too.
Oh.
Caruso's a bit on the shorter
Okay.
side, hey? No?
He's on the shorter side. Hey, he's on the shorter side. He's on the shorter side.
Whatever. Caillou,
He's
Facundo,
a no hair
and
for
Mikey over look the same. Caillou and Caruso look the same. It's fine.
Get that off.
Facundo Campazzo is a regular at Mikey Over's birthday bashes. Okay.
Hey Nick,
Tell
I gotta.
everyone you know.
Hey Nick, newsflash. That's getting deleted off our database once this show wraps.
Too bad Mike doesn't have access to backstage on StreamYard, so he has no.
Nick, this is true. Nick will literally botch all my props, but then at a moment's notice, have the perfect Photoshop of me next to Campazzo. Like there's just so many things wrong with what's happening right now.
Happy birthday, Mike. Anyway, let's recap the props here. Celtics versus Nets. I have a juice play. If you want to see that, go check it out on the Book It Sports app. I posted a video. But Mike, you have a play for this one. What is it?
Yeah, I have James Harden over 2.5 threes for the juice, so that means plus money. It's just a juicy play for me. It's not 3.5, it's 2.5. And listen, James Harden hit this 2 out of the last 4. I think James Harden, as we all know, can shoot the 3 ball pretty well. So he can make 3 threes in his sleep. He's going to put up enough shots to make 3. I promise you that. It just depends if they're going to fall. I think they're going to fall tonight because James Harden is a shooter, and he's going to shoot. So
shoot.
2.5 plus money.
Love it. God, I love plus money. Next game that we have on the roster is the Denver Nuggets and the Portland Trailblazers. And
should be a really good game.
Huge. For this one, sue me. I have an under 3.5 rebounds for Norman Powell. And I also have another one, and that is over 7.5 assists for Damian Lillard, which leads me to Mike's second prop for this matchup, which is
I like Damian Lillard over 39.5 points and assists. As I said earlier, I have no real reason. It just felt right, looked right, and now lives on over 7.5 assists. If he gets 8 assists, and you're telling me all he has to do is score 32 points, this is Damian Lillard in the playoffs. Come on.
Yeah. Just at that point, just shut up.
Yeah, come on. Just shut up.
Have some respect. Last matchup.
Have some respect.
The Suns versus the Lakers. Woo-hoo!
Would be a really good game, too.
If you are not putting your money on DeAndre Ayton in some way, shape, or form tonight, shame on you. Over 27 points plus rebounds, you have to. He's hit this in every game this series, like we talked about. There isn't anyone on the Lakers team right now that can guard him. If I've got a matchup between Drummond and Ayton, I'm taking Ayton. He has proved in this playoff series that he is dominant.
I'm actually going to ride this with you. I love this so much for him, especially in tonight's matchup. I just think Andre Drummond's a little soft, but I am on the Lakers side. I think LeBron is going to score 30-plus points for plus money. He said his shoulders were built to carry this team without Anthony Davis. This is LeBron James, so I'm going to put my money on the King. I don't think the Lakers are going to win this series with no Anthony Davis, but I think LeBron will score a lot of points, and I plan on profiting off that. So that's about that.
It's all about the profit. Anyway, feeling pretty good about these games and feeling even better about these bets, but I'm feeling even better about the Book It freaking Sports app. And if you don't know what the Book It Sports app is, it is.
Oh, you want me to go?
It should have flowed better. So now
okay. Run it back.
Okay. I'm feeling really great about these games. I'm feeling even better about our props, but I'm feeling even better about the Book It Sports app. If you don't know what the Book It Sports app, it is
the one-stop shop for all things sports bettors and sports fans alike. It is a social media scrolling feed that is, guess what, free on the App Store and Google Play Store, where you can do a bunch of things. But let me break down the easiest and best things about it. You can post to that feed your analysis, your picks, your memes, and even your roast of Mikey over if you're feeling so inclined. You can also follow your friends and follow Liv and I on the platform and engage with us in a more organic way than any other platform you can find us on. You can also track your action that you're placing on the sports books on our app, and guess what? Your profile keeps a record. So we'll know if you're really capping or if you're good at this thing. And guess what? If you're going through a cold streak or you just need a little bit of help, guess what? You can buy picks from our very own Book It verified handicappers that sell picks every single day of the week across every sport you can imagine. So wake up and download. It's free, for goodness sake.
This has been another episode of Prop Talk.